Hi, I am Sam and I am outside just cause, so it might be a bit windy and leaves and stuff, but anyways, I love Alton Towers. It has some of the best rides in the UK, such as Nemesis, The Smiler and Noctonauts Roller Coaster Adventure. However, the ride I am talking about today is one of, if not the best ride I have ever ridden. This was made before Europa Park, Paulson's Park, Fort Park and Chessington later in the year, so it may not stay my favourite for long, but currently, I love a Wickerman. This is a continuation of a series where I give in-depth reviews or comparisons to rides. Last time, I compared a Victus and Maelstrom. This time I am talking about the GCI Wooden Coaster Wickerman. At the end, I'll give my rating out of 10. Maelstrom got an 8.3 out of 10 and the Victus got an 8.5 out of 10 in the last episode for comparison. Before I even talk about the ride, the theming of Wickerman is perfect. The tunnels which have like flags over it, they're really cool. The flags having the Beyond language, that's even cooler. The big Bob statue himself, I can't say cool for a third time. Amazing. Yeah, and unlike other rides in places like Six Flags or Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Wickerman has its own story. To summarise, a group known as the Bjornen worship this Wickerman statue and for eternal well-being. It's weird. Oh yeah, and they decide to choose us to be sacrificed. It's surprisingly dark for a family coaster, and I don't know if a pre-show scares younger guests. The pre-show itself is better than anything on Hex, Curse, Subterra, and any other ride in the park. If you disagree with me, that is fine. That is all my opinion. Overall, the theming is fantastic. The music is fantastic, even if I think Smiler and Nemesis soundtracks are better. And even the way the ride smells is strangely fantastic. The actual ride is amazing too. The trains have lap bars, as I would be concerned if it didn't, and the majority of the ride hasn't got any problems due to these lap bars. Okay, now for the actual ride. The ride starts with 2 slow, unbanked turns out of the station, giving what feels like quite surprising, intense pre-section of a lift. Because then you've got the lift, and that is my first critique. The lift is currently wonky, like it's got an angle, and it will change its angle because of the height restrictions, meaning that the ride looks unpleasant to my eyes. After the loudest lift hill in the park, you have a fun unbanked turn that quickly picks up speed before the first drop. That drop is incredible, and so is the airtime hill right afterwards. Then after that, we swoop down 2 banked turns for the first interaction with Big Bob at speeds that feel way quicker than a max 43 mph. Then a nice banked turn is quite chill before 2 amazing near ejector time hills send us through the chest of a Wickerman before a repeat of the 2 banked turns from earlier. At the midpoint of a ride, we get a second floor of an unbanked turn that feels as if we have a break midway through like the Smiler does, except for number 3, it is way shorter than the Smiler and shorter in general, and I wish it was a longer ride. Then we get 2 airtime hills before the last time through the Wickerman, and then 2 banked and 2 unbanked turns bring us to the brake run. Then we simulate burning alive. Yay! I love this ride. It looks great, it rides great, and despite the flaws, I think this ride deserves a 9.5 out of 10. Do you agree with me, or have I overhyped the Wickerman? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to help me at my goal of 100 coaster creds. It is currently 63 coaster creds because it's been updated recently since I forgot to add a ride. Anyways, adios.